Hello, Star Wars Paladin here, playing on the Samus. Looks like we got an arena. Grouped up with Komodo, Kirihi, and Orpheus. Place your bets. Interesting, a 4 DPS versus 4 DPS, but that Sage is probably going to be off healing, and Komodo's going to be off healing. Oh, and Orpheus. Gunslinger. Just talking about Novair tactics. We got stomped last Novair, but it wasn't for why Orpheus said we got stomped, because they had so much freaking damage that we couldn't get a node from them, if that makes sense. So I'm interested in grabbing this person. So I'm going to put my little star on them so I can... Or not. What the... What kind of stupid crap was that? Like, I grabbed them and they went flying and they just... Oh, I think I know what's going on. They pulled him back, maybe? Whoa, I didn't even... Did we lose? Was I the last one alive? Jeez. That's something. Wonder what happened. I don't understand why he says stuff like that. He talks about being a guerrilla soldier all the time, and then he says we're not frontline soldiers. I don't have anything to... I can't like translate some of the things that he says. It's like he just repeats this stuff and I have no idea what he's talking about. Alright, you. Oh, that was special. Oh, they just keep pushing me down. Yeah, I have. What? I'm not dead. I'm not dead. I have 630. I'm not dead. Too bad I couldn't get back up and keep fighting. That was weird. Yeah, we got creamed. I wonder why. Oh, there's your answer. We just don't have the damage. I'll keep chatting for a minute. Getting attacked by my cat. Basically, I was just gonna say, I'm 4 pieces away, like I was saying before. What I'm hoping is, I'm hoping those 4 pieces give me the boost I need. Ow! Damn cat. I hope that it allows me to do more damage. Otherwise, what I'll do if I get all 4 pieces and I still don't have the damage, and I've told you guys this before, but I just wanted to go over it really quick. It's really easy if you check my gear. Let's grab a piece. Ow, cat's attacking me. This piece right here. This has almost all of the shield on it. So, if I want to switch this, like, let's say I want to switch this to damage, all I gotta do is run over here. Say I want to switch to crit. All I gotta do is if I want to get back up to like 100% accuracy, which I'm getting hit on accuracy a little bit, I can just buy a couple of these until I get my accuracy back up, and that'll switch me from like shield to crit. But let's say I don't want crit, let's say I want power, like power and surge. I can just do this one. Now, let's see. Let's say I want to get rid of my defense. I can just go to my little guy right here, gal, rather, and I can switch my mods out, and that'll get me back to, like, expertise and power, if I want. That won't, yeah, it's not gonna screw up my, or I'm not gonna be able to fix my armor, I guess, so my aim is still gonna be a little low, but that's how I get my, that's how I switch my stuff out if I decide the tanky gear is not gonna work. And it might not. Honestly, it might not work. Four pieces, honestly, is still a long ways to go. And I'll show you what I mean by that. See, is this? Yeah. So the thing in PvP is as soon as you're finished with your guild, or sorry, I'm reading what they're saying because these people just have been, all these people have been chatting all night, just distracting me really bad. But when you're bolstered, you get almost your max expertise, give or take. But when you've got your foundation of gear set up, you get a little over 2,000, roughly, and then that's your cap. You don't ever have to worry about getting over that. But what happens is your gear still gets better. That's your stats. So that means my shield rating is going to get higher, my absorption is going to get higher, which means I can absorb more damage. My armor is going to get a little bit higher, but honestly that's not a super big deal because I already absorb a ton of damage. But Look at that endurance. That's another several hundred hit points easily. I forgot what it is. I think it's about 20 hit points per endurance. So you guys can hopefully do the math better than I can. It's late and I'm terrible at math. But it's gonna give me a lot of hit points. That's the chest. So if you look, the fact that I still need to do my boots, that's another 58 hit points. Yeah, whatever 58 times 20 is 1,000. Is that 1,000 hit points? 5 times 2 or 500? I'm so terrible at math. I know, and I'm supposed to be like helping you guys and explaining this stuff. Shame on me. So it's not exact, but 58 times 20. Yeah, it's just a little over 1,000. That's what I thought. Blah. So if you think about it, that's gonna give me an extra 1,000 hit points. That's gonna give me an extra 1,000 hit points. That's gonna give me an extra 1,000 hit points. And that's gonna give me an extra 1,000 hit points. But I'll be like losing. I'll be losing more damage because I'll be losing my power and I'll be losing my aim. So that's kind of what I'm kind of worried about. I'm worried that the build's not going to work. But what I don't get though is there are power attacks that do an insane amount of damage and are still very tanky, and I don't know how they do that, and I'm into experimenting and stuff. The other thing is I see juggernauts constantly at the top of the damage, and part of that's because they just can't be killed, so they do insane amounts of damage because they basically can never be killed, and that's damage that has to be offset as a healer or they die. So all of that basically translates, as soon as you're done with that, translates over to this guy. And what happens is you end up over here. So let me think of a piece I already have. I already have the legs. So these legs, they give me more armor, more aim, more endurance, more shield, but I lose power and defense. The reason why it says I lose power and defense is because that's not modded and I have augments. But I can switch my augments too. We'll see. I really want to make this build work though. And I think I can make the build work, but I bet I'm going to have to change my armor. I would have thought that I would have seen more. I would have thought that I would have seen more of an improvement. And I'm kind of worried. I'm kind of worried that I haven't seen any improvement. So I think what I might do, and yeah, that'll give me about another 4,000 hit points. That's not going to make me too terribly tankier. It'll give me more shield, more defense and stuff though, and maybe I'll hit some kind of critical mass. But I'm not sure. There's the combat medic stuff, but what I really want, I think, combat tech. So let's look at the combat tech legs. Where are they? So I gain a bunch of accuracy and power. I gain a ton of aim. But man, look at all that endurance that I lose. You know, that's about 800 hit points. And I lose all that shield and I lose all that defense. It's just weird. I'm having a hard time. I almost want to see it through. And I think that's what I'm gonna do. And maybe I'll just start working on another character if it doesn't work and just leave it. I don't know. Maybe I tweak it. Let's see what. Forgot. No, that's not right. Yeah, so I'm losing aim on these arm rings, and I won't be able to get that back. But I don't know. I just really like being tanky. Guess I'm hoping that I hit some kind of critical mass, because I need to be a lot tankier than I am now. And I will. I mean, I'll gain that. I'll gain another, what, 200 shield rating, and I'll gain another 30, 60, 90, 120 defense. When I switch, maybe that'll be tanky enough, and then I'll be maxed out on expertise. I don't know. I mean, you can go to those websites and they tell you how to min-max, but to me that's boring. I like to experiment. I want to do things that are neat to watch. I want to play characters that are fun to watch. And I mean, if I just make another cookie cutter power tech, I just don't know how interesting that's really going to be. Yeah, I need to be able to do damage. I was hoping my tree alone would allow me to overcome a lot of that. And it does. I mean, I do quite a bit of damage, but I'm not tanky enough. I almost do. I feel like I almost do enough damage now, but I'm not tanky enough to still deal with, like, the assassins. They just carve right through me. It's insane. One of the things I know I need to tweak, though, is I don't like this shield. The reason why I don't like the shield is it's got a really stupid enhancement on it. I don't know why it came with this. I don't need a lacerty at all. That'll actually help if I could put something tanky in what's supposed to be my tanky piece. Oh, that's right, I forgot. It's cool. It's cool that the arm rings stick. I never realized how cool that looked. Okay. Alright, well that's it. I just wanted to go over kind of the state of my build. And, so there you go. It's kind of like a little status update. So I'm going to go and let them work on their tactic stuff. And I will talk to you guys again tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Bye.